Akrog wishes they had spent more time.
Understandable. But there is a good reason a troll cub belongs to and is raised by...
A troll must not favor his offspring over his other kin, Akrog knows. Still, they had only just started hunting together. Akrog just wishes he had known him better. Akrog should go. He must prepare.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Well then...
The summoning.
No need to look like a beak shat on his head, Akrog. Summoning Mugwa's cub is a great honor. You should be smiling.
A moonkin and a bonekin have to die for the ritual. Akrog sees nothing to smile about. And
Gabrax told him why. It is an honorable way to die. Being worked to death as a slave of the greenskin, but giving one's blood so that Mugwa's cub can take the fabled chieftain Narjak Firstborn into the Moonlit River.
Gabrax speaks true. Anuk's trusted one will have dark thoughts for a long time. But maybe he will find solace in the thought that Anuk die? Why?
So Noag's sire can go in peace. And trusted one Akrog can be the new chieftain.
The Bloodgivers are already here, are they not? What else is needed?
Prepare the rest of the offering of coals. Wood, food, and crushed. Tradition demands for the Devoured One's tribe to gather them. But if Akrog wants, the Bone King can do it instead. He knows the Moonkin are weary.
They are weary, it is true. But the Moonkin will respect the traditions.
Words of a future chieftain. Return when the Moonkin workers have built the gathering dens then. A building is done.
What should he do?
A building is done.
Let Zoska get a proper look.
This looks interesting.
You will lead the way.
Let
Mugwa prays. He is chosen chieftain.
Thingkeeper Neek knows him. The Thrall whose enemy...
How knows he?
Oh, be no fool. Every Thrall knows the cub of Chieftain Neek must say he expected something else. Akrog looks not yet like a chieftain to me. Let alone the one to fall.
It is true, Akrog.
So easy to shake. Be careful, Akrog. Either way, what came he here for?
This is the Bonekin's treasure, is it not? Why keeps...
So the brittle bones find them not. Everything out there with hex power is...
Akrog understands. Akrog must leave. What is this? All right. The workers are prepared.
Scrap! Just have the Moonkin scrappers search the cradle. Then comes the blood.
How works the blood giving exactly? Two blood givers must offer their lives to Mugwa.
It is complicated. Of the two blood givers, one is the sacrifice.
Elder, what mean to
Eat. So he means the...
like chosen chieftain Akrog will eat his sire's flesh at the ceremony. It is true. Cabrax told both bloodgiver Urnuk, the sacrifice, and bloodgiver Itzka, the vessel, what they should do.
He will. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
What can he do for the tribe?
Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not?
You find out. Close enough.
What is it?
Bloodgiver Itzka will give his life tonight.
The rot can only be passed on.
That is what every fool believes. Itzka wants his flesh to be pure. No. Why is the chosen chieftain speaking to Itzka? He wants to be alone with his thoughts.
Itzka will devour a moonkin.
He would. But the Moonkin sacrifice dies a few breaths after it has devoured.
Akrog came to...
Thanks? Itzka does this for Mugwa. Is the Blood Guard?
Blood Guard?
Cabrax has not told him yet. The tradition demands that the Moonkin bring 3 strong warriors to protect the pyre.
Akrog understands. He will take care of it.
He should. Itzka will meet him at the Holy Stone. He helped tribe. He ready?
Take care of him. Be not worried.
More scrap for him?
He work now.
is here.
He is going. He helped tribe. Be ready. Get ready.
It is nonsense. Why Enoch?
Because that is what Mugwort decided. Nur must move on and choose a new trusted one.
Who then gets killed by the rot? The hunters? Or some stupid ritual? It is all so pointless, Enoch. The Moonkin will never find peace. Never!
His trolls are going hungry. They need more food.
He is strong. He can beat this.
Chosen Chieftain Akrog Bloodhexer. Mugwa prays.
Mugwa prays, Bloodgiver Arnuk Softtusk. Is he ready for the sacrifice?
Bloodgiver. All his life, Enoch was a healer. And now that is all he is.
He became Bloodgiver the moment Mugwa decided so.
Rot Mugwa! Rot the devouring! Rot the... Nereb! Nereb cannot take this!
Just when Anuk has accepted his fate, his trusted one will not. What can he do, Chosen Chieftain? He wants not to leave Nurab like this. Bitter and broken.
Is there anything Akrog can do to make it easier for them both?
How about a soul charm? It is a stone with hex power from the Brittlebone ruins here. It can store... If the Moonkin found a soul charm for Anuk, he could speak a few words for Norab into it. This way, Anuk would like that. But he wants not to be a... Anuk gives his life for the devouring. So this is the least. Anuk...
Where can they find...
Cabrax told Grungwa that the kin hoard them.
All right. They will be back.
What next?
What now? He needed?
Akrog is listening.
More scrap for him?
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Either way, what came he here for?
Akrog wonders if the Bonekin have a
Soul charm. The brittle bone boxes that can...
It is true. They are small.
Neek knows what they look like. And it is true here.
What want the Bonekin in return?
Nothing. The Moonkin Bloodgiver makes a great sacrifice. If this...
Akrog thanks Neek. Sharp tusks and thick hide. Akrog must leave.
Let Akrog see, chosen chieftain.
Akrog never asked. Why is Arnok called so?
Akrog speaks true.
Jag.
That surprises Anuk not. Anuk said farewell to Jag many moons ago. And he is in the Moonlit River now. They were just cubs when they lost their sires. So, they noticed not. But when they were grown,
But why call Ernux?
because he always said Anuk's heart is too soft to be a warrior. Anuk never that is why he became a healer. Like, could, that is.
Akrog is sorry. Here.
Anuk, like,
And the hex inside.
Anuk is with Mugwa now.
Will he bring Nurab the soul?
Anuk would like Akrog to bring it to him. Why? No, very true, Moonblood Noag. But seeing Nurab, he has said all that needed to be said. Now, Anuk, make all this death mean something. Save the Moonkin, no matter the price.
Akrog tribe.
If he insists.
He here. He needed. Chosen chieftain. Has he spoken?
He has.
Good. Then the summoning may start. First, Akrog will have to place the offering at the holy stone. Then... well... then the vessel must devour the sacrifice. Then spill his blood at the foot of the holy stone.
Will Cabrax...
No, this is the chosen chief.
Akrog understands.
What is that?
Chosen chieftain.
And Itzka is too.
Is there anything else?
Just bring Nurab the soul charm on the devourer.
Akrog understands. Itzka,
No.
it is time.
Strange
What is?
that it would end this way. Anuk thought about how he would...
Itzka will honor.
Akrog will be a good chieftain. Anuk feels it.
You're ready.
Now the devouring.
He's needed.
Hey, it is done. Make the offerings, speak the words. Then Itzka will do his duty.
What should he do? What is this?
Grunwald is ready.
On his way.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
What now? More trouble? Ready for action.
What can he do for the tribe?
Let Akrog see.
By the golden, shiny, holy hide! Tell Cabrax not! This is not beautiful.
Will it? Akrog means
Who's...
Chosen Chieftain Acrogs, of course.
Then the Devouring.
It is true. Speak the words, then Cabrax will light the pyre. Is Acrog ready?
He is.
Then call in the Moonkin's chosen warriors. Cabrax will brew the embalming liquid. Then the devouring begins.
And so, Elder Grungwa Greyfur gives Chieftain Narjuk Firstborn's flesh to his cub, the chosen chieftain. Not only so he may become the new chieftain, not only so his blood stays in the tribe forever, but to honor Magua, the moon goddess who, through all these struggles, still smiles on trollkind. Magua prays. Do it, chosen chieftain. Devour the heart.
The tribe. Shield the tribe.
Sire.
And the devouring with Magwa's blessing. Speak, chieftain. Speak loud.
Narjak Firstborn was not only Akrog's son.
Wait!
What?
Something... Some...
Hunters!
Enemies are attacking!
Put down the grunters!
What? Fight back! The cub will crush them! He crushed them! Brutes! Bloody brutes! Fight them back! Fight for Mugwa!
Zosgun is listening.
Grungwa is here.
Scryer, do it! Cast the spell!
Commander,
No! Impossible.
Akrog is listening.
here!
No, I'm going to...
This is pointless! The Moonkin must flee, now!
What is he talking about? The trolls will crush them.
No, they will not. Tusks. There are hundreds of them out there. Cabras can sense it. And they killed the cub with a single hex.
He speaks true, Chieftain. They need to flee.
Fine, but they will not leave.
Holy hide! Spare Cabrax the words! The Bonekin will never leave the cradle. Never! Now go!
What happened? Where are they?
Still near the cradle. This must have been a teleport hex, like the...
More hunters.
To the tribe camp.
Hope that spell worked. That thing was bloody terrifying.
Don't worry, it will. Itras is the best mage in the Corps.
Still, it is a Titan. And that fight has been going on for a while now.
Ah, you worry too much. Those tusks are ours.
Ellen's reigns!
No hurt Moonkin! Grandma will slow them down. Need more power. What next?
Is that...
Blood-giver Anuk's trusted one, Norab. He will never get the soul charm.
to the tribe camp. Now. Oh, tasks.
Grungwa is here. He is on his way.
Look who has arrived. Nurbok.
Stop, Nurbok. Crumb speaks true.
What happened?
What looks it like? The hunters attacked while at Nurbok guesses the crate.
They're still fighting.
And of course,
It was not like that. Cabrax left.
sure.
Zaska speaks true, trusted one. He wanted the Moonkin.
Well, it's too late for that. Many dead.
The hunters. How many kin have they killed?
Better to ask how many were not killed. They have not yet counted the bodies, Chieftain Akrok. But it is terrible. Zaramak, Julog, Anuk, Krum, and maybe 24 kin are all who survived. It would have been worse had Anuk not warned Nurbok. That terrible. It is, little Noag. It is.
Akrog understands not. The eyes said there were no hunters wide and far.
It is hard to explain. It is true that the beaks... This morning, Anug and I see sparkles from a teleport. When Anug find out, he run back to the tribe camp, but it was too late. He is sorry. Anug is not to blame.
Chieftain.
The small tusk is
Quiet. Tusks, maybe Akrog made a mistake, but now is not the time to fight. Kin died, again, and more will die if... moonkin stay here and wait for the hunters to finish crushing the cradle. They need to leave. Now.
Powerful words. And where plans this great...
He knows not, but they will...
Maybe there is no need to. Nurbok remembers when he said Zazka was making schemes again? Well, it is
A brittle...
That is what Zazka just said. And no, he has not betrayed them. Even though that is what they all believe he is just waiting to do. This Brittlepone, he has a plan that would not just help the
Cure the rot.
And there is the catch. The Moonkin must resurrect a fallen god.
Ever since they crossed the water to start a new life on Urgath, Mugwa had smiled upon her trolls. In their darkest times, though, her smile was sometimes forgotten. The blood rot, the hunters, the slavers. They were not so easy to forget. But as long as Mugwa was smiling, there was hope.
We are ready. Scryer?
Scryer.
What is it?
What next? What now? Get ready.
Disbelief marked the faces of surviving Moonkin as Asuka explained his idea. A pact with a brittle-bone elder? Resurrecting a fallen god? Disgrace, they roared. Madness! But was there any other choice? So it was that Akrog used the chieftain's word for the first time. The Moonkin would meet this strange brittle-bone in the Blackheart jungle for a peace talk. When they marched to the cradle 5 sundowns ago, the Moonkin had been bleeding. When they abandoned it to the hunters, the wound was wide open.
This is it. The brittle-bone stranger is nearby.
And Noog still think it is not wise to go alone. Take a few beaks, at least.
Akrog agreed to a peace talk.
And Brittlebones honor peace talks not. They say they will, then they stab each other in the back.
Maybe so. But this brittle-bone had 100 chances to crush Zaska, and he crushed him not. Also, if he is anywhere near, please, Akrog. If they break the first pact they struck with the stranger, he might...
Zaska speaks true, chieftain. Trust must...
Akrog still understands not what this stranger gets out of this.
Grungwar wonders the same thing.
Well, that is what they are here to find out. Zaska asked him the same question, though, and the stranger told him he stands to gain as much from the...
100. Why told Zaska Akrog not earlier that he was meeting with a brittlebone?
It is difficult. He wanted not to burden Akrog. Not after what...
But
well, it is not like Zaska lied, is it? He just told Akrog not. Look, he is sorry. But what was it Narjak used to say? If the stone is
It is all right.
Of course he does. They are trusted ones.
What thinks Nurbok of this?
Akrog cares.
Well, even though there is no way the Moonkin could have known about the hunters, Nurbok was right about the cradle.
Nurbok thinks the small...
Wonders never cease.
Nurbok thinks not that it is wise to put the fate of the tribe into a brittlebone's hands. But it is also. Akrog has made up his mind, and the Moonkin are already here. So they It is chieftain now, Nurbok, not actual chieftain.
All right. Anuk, make camp here and bring in the others. If they are not back by sundown, flee.
If only there is a safe place.
Good then. Grunwar, Zaska, Little Blood. Come. Time to find out what this stranger's wild plan is.
What can he do for the tribe?
Moving now.
Big Blood? The hunters. They killed the Bonekin, no? Big Blood think they... untusk, sire?
They probably did, but it changes nothing. Magua took him into the Moonlit River when the devouring was complete.
This way? They will not get away from Zaska! action.
Akrog is ready. What should he do?
At his service.
The blood for the tribe!
He might be old,
Let him out
but
there.
his tusks are still sharp.
The might of the Moon King!
Magua, slow their enemy.
No, I'm ready. Coming for you.
Enemies killed a hero!
He's ready.
More life force, quick!
Magua will not fight without him.
Let Akrog see.
More life force, quick!
On his way.
What next? Head towards certain doom? Sure, why
More
not?
life force, quick!
This looks interesting.
Keep moving!
Well, well. Look what the jungle brought to me.
That is him.
Akrog is listening. What is this?
So, you are the chieftain Zaska told me about. Curious.
He is Akrog Bloodhexer, chieftain of the Moonkin.
A pleasure to meet you, chieftain. I must say, I can't help but be impressed at your level of speech. Where I come from, people still believe trolls are all about grunting and roaring. But let's not beat around the bush, shall we? How much has Zaska told you about my proposal?
Akrog knows not this.
That's true, and I would rather have it stay this way. Nothing personal, just precaution.
He means
Not scared, only a person of, how to put it, notoriety. There are many people out there.
Only a coward,
Call me a coward, then.
Akrog, just drop it. They are not here because they want to become trusted ones.
I couldn't have put it any better. So tell me, how much has Zaska told you?
Magua has given many troll tribes the power to speak. Brittlebones just choose to ignore it.
That is the goddess you worship, isn't it? I see.
All that he knows. The stranger wants to bring a dead god back to life.
Imprisoned, not dead. But yes, that about sums it up. Let's start from the beginning. After the first battles between the dark and light races, which would
The Moon can know about the escape, That is how their ancestors...
Narjak Firstborn. I'm aware. And this is not a history.
Zarek's cub. The field dog. What has it to...
Yes, that's what most believe, even among the light races. The truth is, the Hibernian Empire sent a division of elite warrior priests after them. I believe that prison is on the other side of this swamp. And I also believe that while the priests of the Sacred Seal are long dead, the field are...
Hibernians. They are the...
They used to be. The Hibernian...
It fell.
Well, how would you? The only things that travel between Urgarth and Fiara are fortune seekers...
This makes no sense. Zarek's cub.
Demigod. And yes, it's true that a field dog can't be killed by conventional means. I'm...
How knows the stranger all this?
Such a curious troll. How refreshing. First, I have access to records most other...
If those Hibernians could trap Zarek's cub...
It is true.
My thinking exactly. It would have been in their interest to kill the field dog, and I'm fairly certain that was their original mission.
And the stranger wants to free Zarek's cub, hoping that will gain him and the moon...
That is correct. Zazka told me of your scourges, Chieftain. The Rot, the Hunters. There is no way you'll wrestle down those foes on your own, but...
He thinks it is a bad idea. Even if this temple exists, and even if betting the last Moonkin warriors on this strange plan would not be met, Zarek has never cared for the trolls. He made them slaves, arrow fodder for the greenskins to toss at their enemies. For all they know, the cub would...
Better to be eaten by a god than be untusked by a brittle bone. The stranger speaks even if the hunters stop tracking them down. The Rot will still keep killing Moonkin cubs before they are even born.
They have Noag. He has the moon.
It will be many years before Noag can mate. And even if he were to sire 1,000 cubs, how would the tribe feed them while they were little? Please, Akrog. They have tried running. They have tried hiding, but it never worked. Just this once. Let them do, and...
Fine. They will take a look at this temple, then they will decide what to do next. Akrog?
Yes, I can show you. There's just one thing...
Those green-skinned slavers?
Yes. A small troll tribe lived here. And the Chainers rushed through the jungle a few days back and enslaved them. The main group is gone, but there are still a few troops left. And they have set up their cowl right in front of... I know your ranks have been decimated, but you should be able to take them on, especially with the element of surprise. Finally, there's another matter we should take care of.
One more thing. Why needs the stranger the Moonkin for this? If he is as powerful a hexer as Zazka says, could he...
A fair question. Suffice it to say that breaking into an ancient temple has it...
That is all, then.
Well, not quite. It's also about safety. That temple has stood abandoned for I thought about hiring a mercenary corps, but they are expensive, attract a lot of attention, and I know this probably isn't the answer you wanted to hear, but it's...
So, these brittle bones in the temple, the sacred sea...
That's a mystery I'm hoping to solve.
Whatever it was, Grungwar is sure the cub played a role in it.
Grungwar? What tribe?
Mud crawlers or bug tusks, probably. They are the...
Akrog never heard of those before. What are...
Probably not enemies.
So how could they possibly...
Well, they should still be careful. What is this?
Well, it's related to the creatures of this lovely jungle. Briefly put, some kind of disease.
Grungwa thinks they fought such a creature.
If so, then it's no ordinary one. It also seems to spread. I've seen more and more animals like this. Considering you have a tribe to feed, you should...
They might corrupt the entire hunting grounds. The stranger... What about the stranger?
I would, but something tells me I should save my strength for when we find the temple. I will do some scouting in the meantime.
Fine, if you must. And one more thing. Akrog decided to trust the stranger.
Don't worry. I cannot guarantee any of this will work, but good luck now. We'll speak once you've dealt with the chainers.
And... gone.
A teleport hex, like the hunters use.
It is true. Well then, let them take a look at this tribe camp to see what the Moonkin are up against. They will bring the others when it is safe.
Time to make pay. Not so fast, beast.
Even the worms would not eat such Can Zaska help?
Let Akrog see.
Let Zaska get a proper look.
You find out. Grungwa is here.
That way.
What can he do for the
What is
tribes?
this?
What is that? Magua, slow their enemy.
Enemies killed a hero!
Quick!
He is going.
He will have his what is needed of him.
You will lead the way.
More trouble? If he insists.
Smash them! Stay down! Going now. They run. Enemies killed a hero! Grandwa will not fight without him.
That frog is ready.
What next? At his service. More life force. Quick! Grandwa will not fight without him. No mess with Noah. Time to move on. More life force. Quick! Why must they plague the Moonkin? Enemies killed a hero! Afraid of an old troll?
Ready for action. Come on. Keep the worms waiting a bit longer.
Enemies killed a hero!
That way.
More life force. Quick!
Get up. The Moonkin needs him.
Look out for Noah!
Noah ready.
More life force. Quick direction.
He is going.
Zazka
On his way.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
What next? The tribe must survive!
What now? More trouble? Go join the worms, ready.
May Magua guide his hands.
Even the worms were not easy.
An old troll. Should be. What is needed
That frog
of
is
him?
listening.
What can he do for the
Zazka
tribe?
here.
What this?
What should he do?
Grungwa is here.
What is that?
Grungwa will go there.
Zazka is listening.
What is
Moving
needed
now.
of him?
Greenskins.
Zarek's fangs, there's more of them! Magua, slow their enemies.
lose all of them. Come, let them look for survivors.
At his service.
Can a troll not rest for a moment? Huh.
What now? Take a
More
closer
trouble.
look.
There! Mud was over here! Help! Tusks! Crush the greenskins! He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp. All dead. Who thanks stranger trolls?
Lord ready. Let Zaska get a proper
is
look.
listening. Let Akrog
Spike Master Ku being dead or chained now if not for stranger trolls. Ku and kin, thank.
The Chainers are their enemies too. What tribe belong Ku and his kin to?
Bog tusks. At least they was.
What about he? Name, tribe, moon.
Moonkin. Chieftain Akrog Bloodhack.
Moonkin? He floats in the moonlit river now.
Oh, Narjak was great, Chief.
They are in the...
Then Bog Tusks help Moonkin. Chainers, Chieftain Akrog agree? The Moonkin can use all the help they can get. But should the Bog Tusks not go after...
Bog Tusk's not smart like Moonkin, but they not that stupid too. Look at them, all of them together.
Nick speaks true. If these Bog Tusks live through this fight, they will try...
Wise strategy.
The Chainers, or this few only, was big horde. Just like the stranger said, are they the only survivors? The Ku think it is true. Ku and Kin out for hunting when
Grungwar is then help kill Chainers.
All right. Seems like the Moonkin and the Bog Tusk. Good. There is problem, though. All right. Chainer Pack have tribe camp up jungle at Great Evil Ruin. Their bridge to go there, but Chainers burn bridge. Maybe the Moonkin could mend it. Could work. But then they need to make ground around bridge their own first. The Bog Tusks have some scrap in tribe camp, but that not enough to mend bridge. So they need gather more. Zeramak scrappers can take care of that. The Bog Tusks know if there is scrap nearby. Lots. Everywhere. Chieftain Akrog just tell his scrappers to dig anywhere, and they will find some. All right.
Chieftain, is he all right?
What are they doing here? Akrog told them to stay at the camp.
And Nurbok told them to join him when they heard fighting. Who are these trolls?
Bog Tusks. The Chainers burnt down their tribe camp and enslaved their kin.
The small one speaks true. Chieftain Akrog say he helped to crush Chainer Pack that's still here.
Another battle, then. Well, what must be, must be. It would be wise to let the Moonkin lay some of what they harvest aside.
Food?
Food, wood, stone, scrap, anything they can find. The Moonkin will need it for when they build a new home. Julog, bring in some beaks from the camp. Then join Crumb.
As Crumb says.
And Nook and his eyes will scout too. He go back to camp and tell them.
All right. Be on the lookout for greenskins. Will Nurbok fight?
Of course he will. He also has an idea, though. What's the Bog Tusk's name?
Spike Master Ku.
Then come with Nurbok, Spike Master Cool. There is something they must talk about. At his service. Chieftain, the tribe is running out of stone.
Sazka just remembered. Has Grungwar still the Mugwar's tear he plucked before the devouring?
It was Zaska who plucked it.
Same thing. Is it still alive? Or lost Grungwar it during the attack on the cradle?
It is still alive, though the leaves are wilting. Grungwar wanted to speak about this to the chieftain, but after the battle... No one hope it live. Mugwar tears pretty. A building is done. A building is done. And what do they call them, Ku says? Slings?
It is true. Put stone in sling and throw. Good throw can kill a boar.
Smart. The building is done. No uncle.
Chieftain Akrog of the Moon King.
Magua prays. Who mentioned a great evil temple?
Oh, that,
Hibernians?
Human brittle bones. Ah, it is true.
Why is it evil?
Oh, who knows not. Bog Tusk Elder T. Elder T also think it is why animals die, or...
The curse. Why were there so few bog tusks left?
It true. But they not hunted for tusks. Bog tusk trolls small.
Akrog is sorry they have had to suffer so much at that.
Who's sorry too? Even if all chainers get killed now.
Akrog knows the chainers must still have many bog tusks in their camps.
A lot more bog tusks is slaves than is free. It true.
Akrog is sure Mugwa will do everything she can.
They be careful. Chieftain Akrog not worry. Bog tusks not good at words, but they good at sneak.
A clever plan. He wishes Ku and his tribe the very best of luck. Akrog must leave now. Sharp tusks and thick...
That how Moon can say. Ku likes. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Ready for action. Interesting. Probably.
Akrog is ready.
Chieftain.
Master Scrapper Zeramak Blackhand. Slig. Akrog is very sorry.
Zeramak lose too many apprentices and kin to count, so he make his soul like scrap. Brittle but Slig.
He was. And gone too soon. Akrog needs something.
You wonder what next?
Can a troll not...
So, the Moonkin are fighting again.
It is not a pact yet, trusted one. They will help the stranger fight.
And what is in this temple that will...
Akrog will explain later. What spoke Nurbok and the Bog Tusk about? Sling.
It is true. See, Nurbok always he knows now. They have weapons, slings.
Nurbok thinks the Moonkin can make...
Ku said his kin could show the Moonkin how to shape and use them.
A wise...
He should have asked Akrog.
Forgive him.
All right. Akrog will send a couple of...
There is. While they were marching, Nurbok thought about how the Moonkin could be stronger, and he had an idea for just send a couple of them to the hitting camp once the workers have set it up. They will know what to do.
All right. Wall breakers, spike flingers, and throwers. Akrog will take care of it. These wall breakers, Nurbok...
Long story. Let Nurbok just say, it will make it a lot easier.
Fine. Sharp tusks and thick...
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
What is needed of him?
Go that way. Go on here.
What should he do?
What is it?
Let Akrog see.
What can he do for the tribe?
Akrog is...
Chieftain, how goes the battle? The kin are getting worried.
They need not be. The Moonkin will crush those greenskins.
You find out.
Chieftain, everything well?
Not so well. The hunters crushed 4 beaks. Yuku, Knock Knock, Fika, and Zek.
Chieftain will not let it come to that. Time to move on. He is on his way. Grungwa is here.
New orders? The tribe needs more scrap. He here? Huh? Chieftain, the tribe is running out of stone. New orders?
At his service.
Be ready. The tribe needs more scrap. Noag see no scrap piles. The tribe needs more wood, chieftain. Chieftain, their workers are in danger. Enemies are attacking! What next? Chieftain, their workers are in danger. Be ready. Chieftain, their workers are in danger. Chieftain, their workers are in danger. What this? No, go. No, go look. What this? You find out. They run from Noag. Huh? He aimed for their heads. See how far he can throw.
What is needed of him?
They messed with the wrong tribe. That frog is ready.
What on Urgath is this?
Let Zazka get a proper look.
What can he do for the tribe? They will regret this. Mawa Elfazadets. Not so fast, beasts.
Even the worms would not eat such a beast.
What now? He here. The tribe needs more scrap. What now? Huh? He is here. New orders? What now? More life force, quick! Akrog is listening. Afraid of an old troll? They should be. Grunwa is
That was all of them. Let them crush their nest too, just to be safe.
Let Akrog see. What is this? Huh? This way?
Over here, What is that?
What this?
Head towards certain doom? Sure, why not?
His trolls are going hungry. They need more food. Enemies are attacking! He is here. Chieftain, their workers are in danger. He here. He can help. The building is done. He ready. The tribe needs more wood, Chieftain. Akrog is listening. Let Akrog see. He will lead the way. That broken bridge cool
Chieftain, how goes the battle? The kin are getting worried.
They need not be. Nothing that the workers cannot crush those green skins. Need scrap. Let Akrog see. Chieftain, everything well?
Not so well. The hunters crushed 4 beaks, Yuku, Knock Knock, Fika, and Zek. If they crush more, the Moonkin will soon have to scout with their eyes alone.
Akrog will not let it come to that.
Zazka is listening.
What next? For the Moon Kid!
He not able to help him.
Enemies are attacking! The building is done. At his service. Chieftain, their workers are in danger. Chieftain, their workers are in danger. Chieftain, their workers are in danger. Moving. Needed.
What now? More trouble?
He work now.
What now?
He can help. Love will praise.
Chieftain, the tribe is running out of stone. He here. Out the way.
They take care of him. He not work.
The building is done. He is here. The tribe needs more wood, Chieftain. Enemies are attacking!
He work now.
The tribe needs more wood, Chieftain. Chieftain, the tribe is running out of stone. The tribe needs more scrap. His trolls are going hungry. They need more food. Chieftain, the tribe is running out of stone. Enemies are attacking! Chieftain, the tribe learned something new. Chieftain, the tribe needs more room. Build more shelters. The tribe needs more wood, Chieftain.
Huh? He is here. What now?
What now? The tribe needs more wood, Chieftain. The tribe needs more wood, Chieftain. Enemies are attacking!
He work now. He can help. Mugwort praise.
Enemies are attacking!
He work
That way? His trolls are going hungry. They need more food. Grunwa is
on his
ready.
way.
Here.
They take care of it. He not worried. He work now.
The building is done.
Enemies are attacking! He can help. Magua prays.
All right, let them take a look at that bridge. The workers should be finished by now.
Ready for action.
What is this? Worker Butuk, no? How looks the bridge?
Butuk thinks it should hold, Chieftain, even for the Moonblood.
Nuagwa carefully.
Ha! The Moon can do it! Chieftain Akrog, great chieftain, like his sire.
They won not the battle. They only mended a bridge.
The first step is still a step. The Beaks and Anuk's eyes also just returned from their scouting.
Good. They found the Chainer tribe camp then.
Uh-huh. It is where the Bogtusks say it is, and the Brittlebone Temple is there too. But there is more. For example, there is many scrap piles in the west. If they claim the ground there, scrappers can collect it.
Good idea. What else?
Well, one of the Beaks sniffed out more trolls across the river. Crumb cannot say, but maybe they are Bogtusks.
Maybe Puck's hunters. Ku think the Chainers take them, but they must have get away. Please, Chieftain Akrog, save them.
You will see what they can do. Is there anything worth knowing about the Chainer tribe camp?
Just a tribe camp, and not a big one. Still, they need to be careful. The Moonkin are not what they used to be.
They will be careful, but merciless. These greenskins have hunted and enslaved trolls for years. Let the Moonkin return the favor.
So, Akrog heeded Nurbok's advice. Nurbok must admit, he expected.
It was good advice. Now, enough of the talk.
And the Moonkin will bring Mugwa honor.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Only fools challenge the Moonkin.
Even the Shadow Splinter couldn't kill it. That beast is.
Akrog, is he all right?
Oh, just another spear.
That is the 4th time in 3 sundowns. Mugwa has blessed the Moonkin with growth. The eye of the tribe sees. The tribe's land grows. In that direction?
If he insists. This belongs to the Moonkin now.
The eye of the tribe sees. The tribe's land grows. What is needed of him?
The tribe must survive!
Zosgar is listening. Huh? Ready for action.
Get ready to get... Enemies are attacking!
He is going.
is here.
What can he do for the tribe? This looks interesting. Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Akrog is listening.
Lord ready. They will regret this. They will not get away from Zazka. Let him at them. They got hurt, big blood. Enemies are attacking.
Moving now.
At his service, Magua has blessed the moon.
Smash them!
Great. More problems to smash.
He here. His trolls are going hungry. They need more food. Destroy them, Lord here!
Akrog is listening.
Magua has blessed the moon with growth.
The eye of the tribe sees. The tribe's land grows. That way.
Can Zazka help?
The tribe needs more wood, chieftain. The tribe needs more wood, chieftain.
What now?
Crush them!
More trouble? There, Bog Tusk survivors.
Muddy tusks. Who are they?
On the Bog Tusk side. Ku sends his greetings.
Who is alive?
And he is helping the Moonkin crush the Chainer Greenskins. Join them.
The tribe's land grows.
They messed with the wrong tribe.
Run from
Not
war.
for the tribe! Let him at them.
Time to make
He might be old, but his tusks are still
smash them! The tribe needs more wood, chieftain.
Grungwa is ready.
Enemies are attacking!
Should be.
Can Zazka help?
is here.
Ready for action.
Grandma will not fight what is needed of him.
Enemies killed a hero!
Keep the wolves waiting a bit longer. Going now. You're ready. Go there. What now? They will not get away from Sazka.
They run from Noog.
Go join the worms.
Enemies killed a hero!
Just for a moment.
At his service.
Akrog is ready.
What can he do for the tribe?
Grandma will not fight without him.
Get up. The Moonkin needs him.
Grandma is ready.
Grandma will not fight without
The
him.
Moonkin needs him.
Sazka is listening. Huh? They messed with the wrong tribe.
The tribe must... The building is done.
No one here.
Magua has blessed the Moonkin with growth.
The eye of the tribe sees. The tribe's land grows. The tribe needs more wood, chieftain.
Akrog is listening.
What next?
Why must they plague the
For the Moonkin!
May Magua guide his hands.
Enemies are attacking!
He is here.
The building is done.
Grandma can help. Grandma is here.
More problems to smash.
He needed.
At his service.
Can grow. The eye of the tribe sees. The tribe's land grows. What next?
Only fools challenge the Moonkin.
They will not get away from Sazka.
Enemies are attacking! His trolls are going hungry. They need more food. He here.
What is needed of him?
He crushed them now. No one here. Destroy them. For the Moonkin. Enemies are attacking.
Even the worms were not in such a haste.
Grandma is ready.
Probably.
A building is done. Enemies are attacking!
Akrog is ready.
At his service.
Can Zazka help? No, I'm ready.
Grunwa is here.
What now?
More scrap for him. Be ready. Enemies are attacking!
What should he do?
If he insists.
New orders?
Huh?
He here. He is here. Enemies are attacking! What next?
Ready for action.
He here. Enemies are attacking! He here.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
For the tribe.
On his way.
Grunwa is ready. Enemies are attacking!
Akrog is ready. What should he do?
Let him at them. Great. More problems to smash.
He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp.
Can Zazka help?
They not hurt Big Blood! Chieftain, their workers are in danger. What guide his hands?
Go join the worms.
The future of the moon. Enemies are attacking!
Akrog is listening.
Let him at them.
What should he do?
Great. More problems to smash. They messed with the wrong tribe.
He will protect the tribe. Smash them! Why must they plague the Moonkin?
Zazka is listening.
They will regret this.
They will not get away from Zazka. They messed with the wrong tribe. What now? More trouble? They run from the tribe.
Let's see. Chop, chop, brothers. Let's get this over with.
Crush them now! They not hurt Big Blood! The blood...
Great.
What should he do?
Great. More problems to smash. They messed with the wrong tribe.
He will protect the tribe.
To smash. They messed with the... Zazka is listening.
On for the tribe! He might be old, but his tasks are still the tribe sharp. Must survive! At his service. Afraid of an old troll? They should be. Smash them!
Go join the war!
Crush them! Makwa will strike them down! More power needed. More life force, quick! Enemies killed a hero! Grunwa is here.
Ready for action.
What is needed of him? Grunwa is here. Magua, man's their flesh. Only fools challenge the Moonkin. Stay still, dead man!
Head towards certain.
What can he do for the tribe?
Why not?
Adrog is ready. The blood for the tribe from Newark! May Magua guide his hand.
More problems to smash.
Grunwa can help. Destroy them! It is over. Is everyone all right?
That was easier than expected. Maybe the Moonkin should just fight those chainers more often than run.
Honorable words, but that was only a tiny pack of them. The real chainer horde is a dozen times their size. Grungwa speaks true. The Moonkin just got lucky that only a few of them stayed behind. Still, a victory is a victory, and Nurbok's ideas were very useful. Akrog thanks him. No need for the sweet talk. So, this must be the entrance to this temple the stranger was speaking of. It is. And Grungwa already likes it not. This place reeks of evil, chieftain, even from down here.
The Moonkin Elder speaks true, Chieftain Akrog. This temple... bad, bad, bad. It eat people. That why Bogtus
eats people.
That no bog tusk who enter ever come back. Some tried to prove worth to tribe.
The field.
Who?
It eats people.
That no bog tusk who enter ever come back. Some tried to prove
The field.
Who?
It matters not. What will the bog tusks do now that the chainers are gone? They are welcome to stay with the Moonkin.
Kind offer, but bog tusks cannot.
But how?
They think of something. Bog tusks always do. Oh, and here, for Chieftain Akrog. This is the bone of the bog tusks. It a gift from Mugwa. For good luck. Chief
Akrog thanks, Ku. Are they not afraid of the tusk hunters?
Bog tusks small and dull and ugly. Like Zazka's. Not shiny and full of hex like Moonkin tusks.
There they have it. Ugliness has its perks.
This is where they go their separate ways, then. Sharp tusks and thick hide. Akrog hopes that...
And Ku hope the Moonkin find what they look for. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
There they go. Nog like bug.
They should go find the stranger now.
Already.
Mugwa's slimy udders. Zazka will never get used.
It's fairly common magic. Perhaps I could teach you. Either way, also with those cursed creatures.
Nurbok likes this one not.
To whom do I owe?
A troll who is not as easy.
Quite the welcome.
They will. But only the stranger, Akrog's...
What? Why not take a few warriors?
Because if the bog tusks speak true, and this temple eats people, then at least not all the Moonkin will pay the price for Akrog's folly. Crum, Anug, Julog.
Crum understand. Grump will be careful, no? He trusted one now.
He will play the songbone. Trust him, Noag. Everything will be fine.
Akrog is listening.
The eye of the tribe sees. The tribe's land grows. A building is done. No one here.
He is here.
What next? No one go look. What a strange turn things had taken. A forgotten temple, a pact with a brittle-bone hexer, a shackled god. Chieftain Akrog's mind was racing as they climbed the overgrown staircase. Up and up the mountain it went. Up and up, until the air felt so thin, even Moonblood Noag had to pause for breath.
Gnaw's claws. Fascinating.
It is. So the stranger says the Brittlebone priests built this whole place themselves.
The sacred seal. And yes, so it seems. Such energy.
Like a god at the...
Or a monster waiting to bite. The bog tusks were right, Chieftain. This is not a good...
This energy must be Zarek's cup.
Indeed. It...
How can it be no one knows of this temple? The Brittlebones must...
True. But keep in mind that all this took place about 200 years ago. The Dark Races had just begun claiming claws. Even now, this country is a no-man's land.
Where might Zarek...
Well, considering it is one of the most powerful demons in the world, I doubt they wrapped it in garlands and put it on public display. I said...
Fine.
Gotten so strange since Nihal's temple broke down.
Big Blood. It is the gift again, no?
It is true, but it is...
Then it must be tied to this temple.
What gift?
Hard to describe.
Oh? That's...
It is true, but it matters not. They should go and find the cub. Stay...
Fine. As you wish.
Zazka is listening.
Grunwa is ready.
He will lead the way.
Only fools challenge the Moonkin. Afraid of an old troll?
You find out.
Let there be light!
Even the worms would not eat such a beast.
Grunwa will slow them down. May Mudwa curse them.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Stay down.
Even the worms would not eat such a beast.
Behold the power of Mudwa! At his service.
What is that? Let Zazka get a proper look.
time to make pay. You're ready. Over here, big shit. Let him at them.
What should he do?
They not hurt Big Blood.
They will regret this.
The voice of the Moon King. Mappa will strike them down.
Enemies killed a hero!
Come on. Keep the worms waiting a bit longer.
No one here!
Is that the best you can
Ready
do?
for action.
No one go there?
What on Urgath is this? Let Grunwa take a closer look.
Going now.
This looks interesting.
Akrog is listening.
No one go there.
He will protect the tribe. Their blood will burn.
For the Moon King!
Let there be light.
Interesting. Probably.
What on Urgath is this?
Huh. What is that?
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
What is this?
What on Urgath is this?
What this? No, I'll go look.
Can
Time
Zaska
to
help?
move on.
Huh. What now? More trouble?
This looks interesting. Grungwa will go there.
That way.
They run from Noah.
Not right now! Even the worms would not eat such a beast.
The blood!
So pretty. It is, no? If only the Moonkin tribe camp looked like this.
If Zaska loves the brittle bones so much, he is welcome to join them.
Oh, Zaska could not. He would miss Old Fur's lovely face.
What next?
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
What should he do?
Find out.
Is that the best?
Interesting. Probably.
Let Akrog see.
He moving.
Let Zaska get a proper look. This way?
He go there.
Moving now.
What this?
Blocked. What is this? It makes Akrog.
Maybe look at it?
Arafat Ishara is a good woman, and the best damn mage the Order.
Mugwazutters.
Akrog knows not.
A fracture.
The brittle bone should speak clearly.
Forgive me, it's just... I've never seen anything like it.
Window?
Yes, it allows you to hear things from the past, or even bring them to the present. Seems like you made it appear with that...
How made Akrog it appear?
An excellent question. But I believe you were right, Elder Grafer. This place...
Akrog understands not. How is it possible to look into what once was?
Well, that's a little complicated. Strictly speaking, fractures don't only allow looking into the past, but into a Imagine returning to your tribe camp, only to find that if that tree hadn't fallen, that shelter... Well, the fact is, there exists a reality where that tree never fell. In fact, there's a reality for every single possible outcome and point of time. So, when I say window into the past, what I mean is an eventuality from the same string of causality, but at another... It's a window into the past. Let's just...
Akrog sees...
Yes, because the fracture hasn't been conjured yet. Normally, the focus on the... time.
A tingle.
I see. Then...
What? No. They know not how this gift works.
Well, you believe it's a blessing from your goddess, don't you?
He is right, trusted one.
begin.
All I'm saying is that she's gotten so strange ever since Miahal's temple broke down. Take last night, for example. I was taking a walk and she was standing at the sarcophagus. Just...
Well, you've got to admit it's a bloody big torso.
Albric!
I know, but I honestly think you worry too much. Hierophant Ishara is a good woman, and the best damn mage...
Good.
So, you did it, Chieftain. You conjured a time window without a vinculum. That's spectacular.
Akrog is not
Very likely so. Judging by what they spoke of...
The brittle bones, who...
Indeed.
These spirits. Can they...
No. Strictly speaking, they aren't even spirits. Like the undead who weren't let into the River of Souls.
But why...
Conjure. And the reason it disappeared is because...
So, the chieftain...
Exactly.
That is handy. Could Akrog...
No. Only inanimate things can be pulled through a time window. These people are either dead or gone, and they will always stay that way.
Why are this...
Good question. I assume they will stay here as long as they're in the presence of your gift. Which is a good thing. You can relive the memories more often. We should. The field dog is here somewhere. I can feel it.
Akrog is listening.
All I'm saying is that she's gotten so strange ever since Miahal's temple broke down. Take last night, for example. I was taking a walk and she was standing at the sarcophagus, just staring.
Smash them!
Fascinating.
One will strike them down!
Not right now!
Enemies killed a hero!
The Moonkin needs him. Akrog is ready.
Ready for action. What is that? Interesting. Probably. Moving on. Going now.
Tasks. Is this...
Must be. Let's take a look.
What is this?
Norse claws. This must...
The cub.
At least a part of it.
But Akrog understands not.
No, the cub is still alive.
I was about to say the same thing. Maybe...
Zarskaf.
The field dog. They are not only immortal, they are also practically invincible. Most scholars believe that no weapon on Io can even harm their hide. Now, considering we're looking at a severed torso, those scholars are... And that is precisely why the Sacred Seal never returned to Fiara and built this temple instead. They must have severed its body and locked the parts away in different parts of the temple, possibly to prevent it from resurrecting itself.
that sound? A
Very likely
sentient.
its spirit.
The stranger's mind is very quick.
It's just a theory. But unless you have a better...
Resurrect itself. A stranger means...
It's not unheard of.
That's strong. Maybe Noah can bring some...
I'm afraid it doesn't work that way, little big one.
So they need to find the other parts, and the cup.
Chances are I'll have to help out with the resurrection bit, but yes, it seems like our best shot. I can still sense traces of a powerful protection spell around...
Protection spells or not, they must try. Just think about it, Akrog. A beast like this on the Moonkin's side.
But Grungwar said cub maybe not...
Noag speaks true. There is no way of knowing if it would honor a...
The field dog is not Zarek. It has been trapped here for hundreds of years, so do you really think it would not show gratitude to its saviors? But it is your choice. I would rather not do this on my own, but I will if I must.
What if the stranger is wrong, and the cub is dead already?
Well, what do you want me to say? Such is life. You run from signpost to signpost, hoping one will show you where to find respite at last. I'm not going to tell you this will be easy, let alone free of peril. But to me...
Fine. The Moonkin will free the cub. If this is the only way for the...
We have a pact, then? You will help me recover the body parts, and I will resurrect the...
They have a pact. And while the Moonkin search, they will use this place as a tribe camp. It is easier to...
We should probably scout out the other parts of the temple, especially if your tribe is to settle here. I will...
All right.
Wait, what is that up ahead?
What on Urgath is this?
Nor's claws. Another time window. Do it, chieftain. Use the gift.
Ian here. Give me...
What spirit?
It looked like she tried to... absorb the field dog's energy. You should keep your eyes open for more of these time windows, chieftain. They might help us solve the...
Akrog will. They will search...
Do that. I'll be with you as soon as I can.
Can a troll not rest for a moment? Akrog feels more tired.
No, but maybe they can break it open.
Noah can! Noah...
Let him, chieftain.
Won't go boom! Don't go boom!
Boom indeed. Impressive, little big one.
He is the Moonblood. Their blood will burn. Afraid of an old behold, the power of Magua.
What should he do? On his way. What is this?
Destroy them!
Zanska is listening.
May Magwa's flame burn forever!
Akrog is listening. Akrog is
They
ready.
will not get away from Zanska!
Grungwar is ready.
What is that?
him.
You will lead the way.
He is going.
The gift. It whispers again.
Another gate. Noag?
Smash it.
Wall go boom!
That way.
There! Air sparkle!
Use the gift, Akrog.
He is going.
The gift. It whispers again.
Huh.
Let Akrog see.
More trouble?
Noag ready! What can he do for the tribe?
The gift.
What do you mean she broke the seal?
Just what I said, Mum. She dispelled the seal, then did something to the beast's torso, then... Oh...
You...
She did!
Break the seal. What meant they?
The young doe also spoke of the beast's torso. Maybe it's what the chieftain saw in the time window earlier.
What happened to the brittle bones here?
Let Zaska get a proper look. If he insists.
What are those?
Those look like hex doors to Grungwa. But they are sealed.
Strange.
No idea. But it makes Zaska's hide.
That is because it is full of hex power. Like Magwa's cradle. This... There...
Maybe Noag smash and hex gates open?
Do it. Akrog.
No, wait. Grungwa can read Brittlebone writing, remember? Let him see what it says first. These eyes are not... There are symbols that point to the hex gates.
What say they?
Herein.
Hurin.
Rain, winds, dream. All right. Zaska speaks true. The third one. Shelter. It is true. Grungwa think this masked
goddess.
Maybe one of the running...
It said masked goddess. So she must be...
Well... Is something in there?
So, one hex gate...
It is true.
Akrog had the same thought.
Oh man! Noag Shieldkin!
Fools! Don't!
The tribe must survive!
Next.
Akrog is listening. At his service. What is needed of him? Another time window. Something they did must have made it appear.
Conjure it, Akrog. Can Zazka help?
Blessed be the Guardians.
Your Reverence, blessed be. Where were you? There was talk of...
Break the sigil to the Temple of Hirin. I must renew the seal of its sarcophagus.
What? But you only just...
What wrong? Why spirit? It is... Try to focus.
You only just returned from the masked goddess.
Something happened.
I don't understand.
Big blood, big you will be.
You are the gatekeeper, Rowan. I am the...
As you command. Your...
Big blood!
He should still be careful. The chieftain is strong, but using the gift too often could harm.
Careful, careful. Danger, danger. Was Old Fur always...
No. Losing someone when it could have been avoided.
What means?
Those spirits, chieftain. Grungwa thinks they were the woman they saw earlier, and the bone man they just...
Grog recognized the...
Because he was a hexer too, like the woman. Grungwa recognized his hex power.
And they were speaking of a keystone.
Zazka was thinking the same thing. Is a key not what Brittlebone used to open the gate?
Maybe this keystone is what can open the hex gates. Remember the opening in the...
Grungwa think keystone?
Perhaps.
Well, let them try it, no?
Could that be dangerous?
Grungwa thinks not. He feels not hex power.
All right. Grog will try.
Interesting. Probably.
Nothing.
Chieftain? Chieftain, what?
Long story. But the Moonkin...
Portals.
Zazka.
What I mean is, they are sealed by a kind of magic I've never seen before. It's... different. Strange. Tell me...
How is the magic of the...
Well, there are different kinds of magic, right? Demonology...
Gifts. They are given by Mugwort.
Well, that's one way to see it, yes. Thing is, the magic on these portals seems to be as I said. Now tell me, what did you find out?
There are words on this stone in the middle. Grungwa read them.
You mean they are dedicated?
Hirin, Shana, Nihalv, and a masked...
Masked goddess? No, I'm afraid I don't.
There is not only one temple of the sacred...
Each dedicated to a different...
Then maybe the other parts of the Cobb...
My thoughts exactly. The Sacred Seal didn't just cut the field dog into pieces, they also hid these pieces in different temples. Was there anything else?
A bone man tried to crush them, and he had this keystone on him. There was also another time window, where the bone man gave this to the mighty woman, the chieftain of the Sacred Seal.
Hierophant Ishara. That's her name. Might I see this keystone? An echo shaper. Fascinating.
It make echoes?
No, echoes. Like when you roar inside a cave. This is very interesting, Chieftain. I knew the Hibernians used these, but I never saw one myself.
So it shapes sound? Like a soul charm?
No, for the lack of a better word, echoes of feelings. Grief at a funeral, fear and anger on a battlefield. You get the idea. This thing can collect and shape them like clay.
How can feel?
They do, we're just blind to them. Much like a deaf person is to sound.
The stranger likes it.
Only when they serve up.
The Moonkin believe this.
And does it?
So the other parts of the cub are probably inside these temples, and this
Yes.
Wait. Akrog has an idea.
I could try.
This bone.
Let me see.
What should he do? What is this?
Big Blood say something?
No. Just speaking his thoughts.
No, I'll go look.
I'm not certain it worked.
Show him. The orb. It worked.
How knows Big?
Because it feels different. The bone he gave the stranger, Akrog felt something inside it, and that feeling, it is the opposite of what Akrog feels when he looks.
Sasuke is
No, actually, that makes a lot of sense. This gift you have, Chieftain.
It is true.
Then it must be a form of dream weaving. You can sense these echoes just like you sense time windows.
Akrog could not...
You're looking at me like I have all the answers. I have no idea, Chieftain. But I think Elder Grafer's theory isn't that far off. The
What is dream weaving?
A form of hexing some brittle bones can do. They get into others' minds and listen to their thoughts.
Telepathy, yes. But that's just one expression of dream weaving. There are many, and I must admit, I've never come across one like yours, Chieftain Akrog.
This is all in...
Actually, I have a theory. But
So, the Moonkin need to go look for...
Ask your chieftain. He's the one with the gift of spirits. Find me about. I'll take a closer look at the portals in the meantime.
Where are they supposed to find more slow...
Bones certainly help, but I'm sure there are other things too. Just use your gift, chieftain.
Fine. All right.
Perfect. Here, I found this key down in the sarcophagus room. Maybe it can open some good luck. And good work.
More trouble.
Time windows, brittle-boned spirits, echo shapers. And Grangor has lived long and seen much, but this is only getting stranger.
Well, they are trying to bring a god back to life. What did Grungwar expect? That they would just march in here and sprinkle flowers on the cub? That it would wake up and hug them?
Zaska funny. Sometimes.
Let Akrog see.
You find out.
All right.
The chieftain needs to slide. No. It must be the wrong Noah Crush.
He can try, but it is strong.
Shovel Claw! Noah eat!
No. Noag eat not. Shovel claws are friends of trolls. But, Saska has an idea. Stay here.
Grungwa is ready.
Saska is right at home.
Trusted one, all right?
Right as rain. Huh. What is that? Easy.
Zaska, dig through Earth.
The tunnel was there already. Zaska only crawled through it. He told them, being small is not all bad.
Bowmen, crush them. The Moonkin.
Right now.
Let there be light. He needs to wait a moment.
Enemies killed a hero!
Come back to Noah.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Quick!
Even the worms would not eat such a...
Enemies killed a hero!
Quick! Noah here! Come back to me.
Enemies killed a hero!
Can Zaska help? What happened?
Noah ready.
What now? More trouble?
Enemies killed a hero!
Come on. Keep the worms waiting a bit longer.
At his service, Grangwa will not fight without him. May Magwa's flame burn forever!
Enemies killed a hero!
Can a troll not rest for a moment? Keep the worms waiting a bit
Akrog is
longer.
listening. Get on. The Moonkin needs him.
What is needed of him?
Over here.
hero!
Get up. The Moonkin needs him.
Can Zaska help next?
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
The same as the other bone. It has slowness in it, but they will need more.
More problems to smash. Coming for them.
Magua, help her service. He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp.
What should he do?
What this?
Go join the worms!
For the Moonkin! Grungwa can help.
The worms would not eat such a beast.
They will die next.
Afraid of an old troll? They should be. Enemies killed a hero!
Keep the worms waiting a bit longer.
You find out.
That ball is ready.
Quick! Enemies killed a hero! Grungwa will not fight without him. Grungwa
Akrog is
will not
listening.
fight
Get up.
without him.
The Moonkin needs him.
This looks interesting.
What is this?
Crawl root juice. The Brittlebones use it to stop corpses from rotting, so they can cut them.
Study them. Huh. Wonder what...
Brittlebone ways are curious.
A lot.
Noag eat rest?
No, it is bad for the guts. Trust Akrog.
Noag ready.
This way? They messed with the wrong tribe. Ready for action.
Noag go look.
Going now.
Destroy them. Their blood will burn. May curse Magua gnash their flesh.
Time to move on.
He will protect the tribe.
What are they here?
Let Zaska get a proper look.
Interesting.
What say they?
Aeonia... bless. It makes no sense like... They should come back here later.
Let him at them.
He crushed them now. Magua will strike them down.
hexer, a powerful one.
Can Zaska
What
help?
on Urgath is this? They should come back here later.